And the little shit kept poking me, and I was like, what? And she was like, jump me. I was like, oh, just fuck off. And I could see her dad like watching, like, do I try and like, what am I meant to do here?
Yeah.
And in the end, I was just a bit pissed off. I was like, all right, go on then. And I got her on the end, and I ran and jumped on this thing. She backflips, lands on her neck, goes under the water, doesn't submerge up, and I have to dive in, and her dad starts like swimming out to the tidal wave. People start screaming, mate, and I start shitting myself. Have you ever been on like a lad's holiday?
Yeah.
Well, you know, in fact, you're rich. You probably haven't experienced it.
No. Wait.
You've got money.
I went Nappa before.
Have you ever been to Kavos?
No, that doesn't count. I've only been Kavos once.
No, we can tell a story and then let's see if we can relate to it, because I think we can.
I have a few stories in Kavos.
Go on.
First experience, I think our hotel was like 1 star. Don't even know how you get a 1 star. Just give up.
Yeah, you know the food ratings as well. Restaurants with 1. How'd you get 1? And how are you still there with 1?
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah. Just give up at this point.
Yeah, carry on.
We firstly arrive and there was like condoms on the floor, pizza boxes, and then they were like, oh, sorry, we'll clean it up, you guys just wait outside. We're like, brilliant start. And then the whole holiday was a shambles, mate. There was this like, have you ever seen those like well, either way, the reason I went into this is because the rooms are a shithole. Yeah. So that's why. But anyway, there was this like beach thing, and have you ever seen like Total Wipeout?
Yeah.
They have like inflatable ones. We were all pissed, went out on the inflatables, and this little shit of a girl, she was like probably 8, and she was proper so she came out, and I looked back, and she had this like mafia looking hard nut of a dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she kept poking me and be like, have you ever seen those like, I don't know what they're called, it's like a big bag and you jump on it and the person at the other end goes flying.
Yeah.
And the little shit kept poking me, and I was like, what? And she was like, jump me. I was like, oh, just fuck off. And I could see her dad like watching, like, do I try and like, what am I meant to do here?
Yeah.
And in the end, I was just a bit pissed off. I was like, all right, go on then. And I got her on the end, and I ran and jumped on this thing. She backflips, lands on her neck, goes under the water, doesn't submerge up, and I have to dive in, and her dad starts like swimming out to the tidal wave. People start screaming, mate, and I start shitting myself.
Was she all right in the end?
She was all right in the end. She was like screaming and shit, but she was all right.
Yeah.
This is just a random little
just
8-year-old.
a random little prick. Like it was so but
you don't want to do it anyway at the first.
I said no, and you get what you're given.
Yeah,
karma.
Legit there, karma.
But it was so we ended up in the hospital
with her.
No, not with her. No. She probably did end up in the hospital, but I'm not wasting my time on that.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, we went on some boats, and my friends all got like sunburn on their feet.
Classic, yeah.
And what we didn't realise is the doctors are corrupt over there. Okay. Like they're actually corrupt, and we had our like insurance things.
Yeah.
And they send you to the private ones, so you have to spend loads.
Okay, yeah.
And my friend also went in there because I think he thought he had an STI because he said he had a crusty cock or something. That was a weird story.
Classic.
That was a weird story as well. Am I allowed to say that? Maybe not. Yeah. No, I'll leave that one out. Anyway.
You can tell that one afterwards.
Yeah. So we were in the doctors, and they were like, we've got to rush you to hospital. And this van pulls up, this shit rusty van, like pumping across the fucking thing like this.
Yeah.
Gets them in the van, and we just see my friend's head on the window, like, fucking help me. And this guy shoots off, and we're like, oh, what do we do? He's just taking him to we don't know where he's taking him.
Right.
And he charged them like 200 quid each for a sunburn cream that they just mixed up. We got in a taxi. The taxi driver starts doing drug deals on the way down.
Oh my God.
Like going to drop off destinations, getting his money, dropping shit off. This is the most mental place ever.
Yeah, we went. What I'm
so how is this going to relate to anything to do with that?
Can you not remember? Me and JJ went to perform in Kavos, and you came for that one night.
Yes.
It was the deadest place ever.
Yeah.
It was such a shithole, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, and we were performing in this club, and I was like, "It's the worst club ever."
It was shit, but like
awful,
we didn't experience the night prick. We didn't.
No. Obviously, but I just remember like, what the fuck is going on? Like all these people are paying to go to this like holiday destination, and this is how shit.
But you're paying for like a filthy holiday.
Yeah,
know,
that
man,
is
I know,
pure
I know.
filth. Like pure.
Yeah.
Because have you been on any of those?
No, man, that's what.
I've been Nappa 3 or 4 times,
Mm.
and then
What's Nappa like?
Really? I mean, the first time I went was before I started YouTube. I went with like 3 or 4 schoolmates, and then we met up with a bunch of other schoolmates while we were there, and that was just like, it's filthy as well. Like we go to one club and they're like, oh, no one's allowed in the pool tonight because someone just went in and got an STI just by swimming.
Yeah.
We get this cab driver who's just like, he becomes like, he gets a real connection with one of my mates. He's literally like, oh no, you sit up front. So my mate sits up front, he gives him his number, and he's like, whenever you need a cab, call me. So then we need a cab. So my mate calls this guy, he turns up, and he's like, oh, sorry, I'm late, I had some business. So he goes, come here. And my mate goes around to the back of the car, and I'm like, oh, what is this? So I walk around, he goes, no, and sit in the car. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Opens the boot, and I see my mate's face just like,
You're joking.
and he's just like, yeah, he opened it, and it's just like 30 guns, like full, like AK-47s and stuff. And he was just like, yeah, we're not using this guy again, bro.
Yeah, to be fair, now you mention it.
terrifying.
Remember Vegas? Not Vegas, Ibiza. Went to Ibiza, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. I don't think it was. It might have been me and Leon. Definitely Leon. We're in the back of a car. Was it you? Were you with us?
I don't think
You
so.
guys were all eating at the house. We had to come back from somewhere, and yeah, the car was just nuts. He wasn't obeying any laws of the road.
Yeah,
he was just like
they are.
skidding around.
They're nuts.
We told him to pull up. We had to walk back half the way. When we get Leon on here, we have to chat about that. It was mental. We thought we were gonna die.
Oh my God.
But the thing
I
is,
sent my location to the group chat. I was
Really?
I was convinced I was gonna
That's
die.
scary.
I was like, at least let them know where my body is. You know,
yeah.
to come fetch it.
Well, when we were out there as well, there was like these group of people that were out there to rob the English, and this was at the time it was like the World Cup or Euros or whatever it is. I don't really follow it, but it was like however many years ago. It was the big thing.
Yeah.
And they came out, they're all skinheads, and they had paid the bouncers to just not say anything, and the local police, and they'd rob all the English people.
Man.
All my mates got beaten up. They went in. I spoke to this girl, and she said she was staying in the hotel where they were staying at.
Okay.
And they'd knocked on her door and said, if you don't give us £300, we're going to come in, rob you and beat you up. To girls.
Yeah, it's mad.
Like, they just did not give a shit. I was lucky. I think it was me and one other friend out of like 8-9 of us didn't get beaten up. All of the rest got robbed and beaten up.
That's mad.
Got to be so careful out there. And it's corrupt that the bouncers just, they've been paid off to not say a word.
Would you go on one of those holidays now?
Nah, no. Especially now I've got a girlfriend. I think it's like one of those single things, innit?
Yeah.
That can't be. And I can't hack it anymore. Like when you're about 18, you can hack the drink. Like drinking every day and waking up so late and then starting to drink again.
When you're on those holidays, it doesn't feel. It's not the same, is it?
No.
Like, you're literally just you wake up and you're like feel grim for about 30 minutes, and you're like, right, I'm ready.
Back to it.
Yeah. Nowadays, man, fucking.
Oh yeah, now. Well, I'm old, so.
What's one? Like, how old are you?
21.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm getting old, you know. Like I'm actually getting old.
How old are you?
27.
Bloody hell.
I know.
How does it feel?
It feels awful.
You're almost 30. Have you started getting pains and stuff yet?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like leg pains?
I hurt my knee, and you know when you. Do you know how old he is?
26.
Yeah. You got it bang on first time.
Easy.
Nick, go on Google and type in how.
No.
Type in how old is Minute.
You're older than that.
He says you're older than that.
20, you're almost
29.
30.
Did I say 29?
Yeah. I am 29.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you just trying to emphasise
Yeah,
it?
yes. I'm
Thanks.
trying to emphasise it.
Yes.
No, but like legit, man. Like the stuff you could do at your age, say, and you can't do anymore.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like drinking.
How old is John? 40.
John Lennon.
You're 40.
You're older than me, mate. How old are you actually, John? Okay, fair enough.
He's like an old 28 though. I'm like a young 29.
Fair, yeah. Oh, James is here. Hi, James.